Like and subscribe right now or this spider will crawl on your face when you are sleeping. My 600-Pound Life is an original series of TLCs that shows the inspirational stories of morbidly obese patients who really want to change their lives by adapting a healthier lifestyle. In every episode of the show, participants turn to Dr. No to seek his guidance and supervision. And however, he tailors his renowned weight loss program according to the needs of each of his patients. Well, it ultimately depends on how they proceed and do in the program, which depicts whether or not they would be approved for the weight loss assist surgery. But today, we will talk about one such individual, that is Melissa Marescott, who appeared on Season 9, Episode 5. Let's find out the 3 crazy moments of Melissa's story from My 600-Pound Life. Backstory of Melissa.
Dinner would be a few hours later, and she would make you this mass plate because she's filled.
As we know that morbidly obese patients usually fight for their lives and they have to struggle to do their daily tasks. Because of their overweight, it becomes hard for them to get out of their homes. Isn't it quite a hard life? Well, as they have to stay at home, therefore, they become bedridden.
I have a hard time facing the reality of my life.
Even most of them heavily rely on their family members to take care of them every day, from watching in the bathtub, to feeding them every single meal to help them get dressed. Melissa's story has the same ups and downs just like that. According to the official synopsis of her episode, it has shown that she has isolated herself at home, and to avoid feeling the shame because of her overweight and her food addiction that has done to her body, she has lost many friends. So she knew that now, the only way to get her life back is to leave all the past mistakes behind so she could start a new life by seeking help from Dr. No in Houston. Number 3. Melissa and her traumas. In her episode, the viewers were introduced with the 36-year-old Melissa Marescott, who lives in Sunrise, Florida. A woman in the city who literally has made a good life for herself. She knew in her heart that now she really needed to move on, to turn over a new leaf by letting go of the things, as she didn't want to relocate all those things to Houston with her. Since Melissa was young, she has always had trouble with her weight because of her mother's verbal abuse she went through. She even shared with everyone on the show that her mother always served her a hefty portion of food and used to make her clean up every last bit of it. She revealed that all the things in her life became worse when she was just 8 years old and her father, who was more than a best friend to her, left the family.
All the weight gain slowed down when I went back to school, and I wasn't eating as much.
Additionally, that trauma wasn't enough because at the age of 15, Melissa wound up pregnant, so she had to go through an abortion procedure, and then because of her guilt, regret, and depression.
But after my abortion and depression, I felt a lot of regret.
She got dropped out of school. To cope up with all her trauma, she started binge eating, and since then, junk food has become her only source of comfort. At the age of 18 and being close to 400 pounds, she managed to pick herself up and even went back to school, got graduated, and then landed a job.
Barely, and graduated. And then I got a job and started to get back.
When she was 22 years old, she even tried to go to college, but because of her unemployment, intervened and had to shut herself once again in her home. Not just that, her father passed away at 27, and Melissa's mother left her too at the age of 35. And even she had a boyfriend as well who crossed some extreme boundaries that literally spiraled her world. Therefore, she tipped up the scale at 592.8 pounds. Her actual wake-up call came when Melissa couldn't even attend her mother's funeral. So she set a meeting with Dr. No in Houston and started her weight loss journey that was such a roller coaster.
So if I give you 3 months to lose 100 pounds and you do that, and we do weight loss surgery on you.
Even according to Melissa, she's nothing but globs of fat and not being able to be a normal person. She even admitted that due to her weight, she might overextend herself from just everyday activities. By the way, upcoming entries are of the top 3 crazy moments from her story, so here we go. Number 2. Melissa's BMI is 115. A threat of death. When Melissa was almost ready to finally meet with Dr. No, and for that she got started on her plan, she was too excited as she was hopeful that Dr. No would help her in losing her weight.
I know how I eat is killing me, and if I don't change, I'm going to die.
She made her mind before getting into the plane that to create a change in her life, she will do whatever it takes as she is determined to achieve her goals.
Well, it's now or never, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
During her meeting with Dr. No, the doctor revealed that her BMI is 15, which is the highest in the history of patients whom he dealt with. According to him, if she does not make a change from today, her weight would have risen to almost 800 pounds. Dr. No also told her that her condition has become so worse that even something as simple, a minor illness such as getting a cold, could even potentially harm her health so much that she could die. Not just that, he also even told her that her life expectancy is just estimately 50 years old.
You know what, the life expectancy for people in your category is not even 50 years old.
After knowing this, at the appointment, Melissa became way upset and said that since she lost her parents, she has made up her mind to take full control of her life again, just the way she used to have. After listening to Melissa's statement, Dr. No claimed that everything she has told made it seem like she hasn't done anything in the past 36 years. So where is the difference? According to her, having Dr. No's help would be gratefully effective to her. As he handed her off with a dietary guide, exercise regime, and meal plans, even Dr. No placed her on a zero-carb diet that included just protein and vegetables, and he also assigned her to lose 60 pounds in the coming 2 months and advised Melissa that if she didn't set herself up for success, she would not achieve her goal of losing her half weight.
I just don't think it's going to be good enough for Dr. No to let me move ahead without moving.
As she was quite determined from the very start, Melissa was excitedly ready to accept the challenge and to be treated under the supervision of Dr. No's hard love. Number 1. Melissa's progress and her date. After losing some weight with a struggle of months, she started going swimming and to go grocery shopping for herself, and since her life in Florida, she refused to move to Texas and became quite devastated to see her latest results. So she decided to go see Dr. No for a follow-up appointment, where it was revealed that she only lost 126 pounds, which is nothing but just a third of what she was expected to lose. But she was not totally ready to give up her life in Florida, as it's hard to leave all her support systems to move to Texas. So Dr. No told her that it is necessary for her to move to Texas for her treatment if she is serious about her health and if she really wants to be approved for surgery. But despite being told the importance of moving to Texas, Melissa kept begging if she could stay in Florida with her friends and family. But Dr. No refused her request, as he was so worried that if she went to live in Florida, her process of losing weight would become slow during that time of her stay with her family. And who knows, she might have ended up getting disqualified for gastric bypass surgery. Dr. No suggested that if she wants to continue her journey, she could get approved for the surgery, then she should lose 60 pounds in a month. Dr. No felt like since she was so determined to keep losing weight, he would be okay with giving her a chance to keep at it. In an interview, Melissa admitted that she is really hoping to do whatever she needed to do in order to keep losing weight.
Because that's going to be an important factor for maintaining things if you're going to do this, okay?
For Melissa's episode, isn't all these moments definitely riveting and emotional?
What's up?
Hey. How you been?
I'm good. How you been?
By the way, at the end of her episode, fortunately, she kept losing her weight to be fit and even went on a date as well. After finding a free gym, she started going there and started having a feeling that finally she's back on track with her life, and now she really wants to work against all the odds to mold her lifestyle just the way she always wanted to have it. So in order to keep losing her weight by working hard on herself, she pushed as hard as she could. Well, that's all, guys, for today.
I really hope after this, like, you're truly happy.
Really?
Everyone deserves to be truly happy.
With the 3 crazy moments of Melissa's story. Thank you for watching the video. And if you guys found it interesting, I would much appreciate it if you let us know by commenting down below which part of the video you found the most interesting and crazy one, and do leave the thumbs up.
Aww. You're making me blush.
Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for getting updates related to our latest videos.